Alright, here we got a 1984 Honda XR250, and actually I believe the red engine's from an XL250, so it's kind of a mixture, but this is an XR. Beside it's an XL350. Hopefully the camera's adjusted right. I'm going to be taking this one apart. The 350 I might take apart. I'm going to do this one first. That one I might end up getting ready to go. Supposedly that one needs some carburetor work to get it running, so I might take the carburetors off this one and see if these will fit on there. I'm thinking they will, but they might not. But I'm going to hold off on taking that one apart. This one's pretty rough. I've got a box of parts, different motor pieces. Supposedly the bottom end on this one's bad. I'm not really sure. But if you keep up with my videos, I got this maybe, it might have been about a year ago. So I'm going to take some parts off of it, and I'll talk to you, I guess, while I'm doing it. First thing I'm going to do is take off the headlight and cover here. The lens is cracked. It's got these little rubber straps holding it on. Same thing on the other side, I'm sure. Pretty easy. We got a bunch of connectors just to pull apart. There we go. There was no headlight bulb in it. There's the headlight. Cracked lens. Alright, next thing I'll do is I'll take off the seat and the tank, fenders, stuff like that. I'm trying to look to see how this one's held on. I'll do the side covers first. The side covers look to be 10 millimeter. No, they're 8. Let me, I can get my 8. Yeah, I can get it in there. I always feel like the camera's aiming in the wrong spot. Yeah, this bike, I got it about a year ago for $100. I traded it to my brother for, I don't even know what I traded him for, but traded it to my brother, and then recently in another trade he got it back, well, I got it back from him along with the XL and 350 next to me, and a bunch of other junk. Actually I had an RM, I remember that. I had an RM 250, and I was going to sell it. I was asking $1,000 for it, and I was thinking about it. He needed a good dirt bike, and I really liked that RM. I hated to see it go. I would have taken $800. I was, like I said, I was asking $1,000, and ended up, he traded me a bunch of stuff so that I can make my money. I need to get a flathead screwdriver so I can make my money back. But I got those 2 dirt bikes. I got this CBR stuff, the motor, frame, a bunch of other parts for that. I got an XR 100, an XR 100 frame and motor. I got a, what else? Mainly CBR stuff in this. I've already sold a bunch of CBR stuff. This is kind of weird. There we go. I've already sold a bunch of the CBR stuff. I think out of the stuff he's given me, I've made about $400 so far. I haven't touched these 2 dirt bikes. Plus, I'm trying to sell that that engine and frame from the CBR. I've had that listed for a while now. I'm just trying to get about $200 or $150 for it. Man, something's been living in the air filter box. But if I can get $150 for that, then that'll put me $700 or so for the RM Plus I got these two bikes still to get rid of. Alright. Now I was thinking I was going to find, it must be bolted from underneath. Oh. I'm guessing it's those two bolts. There's two bolts underneath the top of the benders, which I guess are the... Oh, yeah. I'm guessing these are the two bolts for the seat. But yeah, when I bought this bike a year ago, the guy that I got it from gave me a bunch of boxes of parts. Like I said, it was $100. I didn't think it was that bad of a deal. Looking on eBay at parts and stuff, the carburetors are usually pretty high dollar. The head for them are high dollar. The rest of the parts, it all depends, I guess, on the condition and who's looking for what when. Alright, so there's the seat. Seat's actually in pretty good shape. Other than a little bit of a tear there on the bottom edge. They usually always seem to get tears around the edge. Let's see, gas tank. 8mm ones for the gas tank. What I'll do is I'll get the plastics off in this video, and then I'll probably stop and make another video. This is not too long, and I'll title this one XR 250 plastic removal or whatever. The tank's in pretty good shape. It's a little dirty, but it's not really faded too much. A lot of times they fade real bad. Let's see here. Also, I think the CDI box is usually worth about $80, $100 or so, maybe 75. Yeah, we got so much stuff in here to mess with. I really don't have time to work on everything. This is kind of hoping to get this one apart, maybe mess with that one. A 350, but and I had a video before where somebody asked why I always wear gloves and stuff, which the purpose is to keep my hands clean, especially if I'm messing with the camera, either for videotaping like I am now talking to you, or when I'm using the video camera, the regular camera, or usually it's not really a camera, it's my phone, but I've taken pictures. I don't like getting my camera all messed up. Now, it's got some gas, and there's probably some good gas in there. Man, it's been years. Actually, it's probably not that bad. It's probably better than the gas today. Now, I've taken a lot of bikes apart. I'm better at taking them apart than putting them back together. And pretty much these tools here that I've got, probably if I add some kind of clippers, but between the ratchet sets, metric, 10 or 8, 10, 12, 14, maybe the 17mm, Phillips screwdriver, a big flathead, and some wrenches, you can take pretty much the whole bike apart. Not always, but for the most part. You can get most stuff. Once you get to where you're actually taking the frame apart, or the engine off the frame and the swing arm, you might need a little bit bigger. But even that bolt right there, let's say this one going through the swing arm and the motor, that might be 21, nope, a little bit bigger. So I'd have to get a little bit bigger for that one. But a lot of times, just a standard, not standard, but just a regular set would do it. That one there is probably 17 or so. But and then sometimes when you get to messing with the wheels and the axle and getting this, you need a hammer to help drive the stuff out. But all right, let's see. Take that bag off the fender. All right, they keep getting me with the. There's a lot of 8mm stuff on this plastic. Oh, thumbs. But yeah, what I'll do is I'll separate the bag from the fender, sell those separately. The bag might be worth more than the fenders, I don't know. I'll probably might sell all the plastics together. Let's see. Can't even see what I'm looking at. Oh, wow, they must have put something else, different size. Huh. One size was an 8, one side, and then like they put a different type of bolt in the other side. Let's see what this. Yeah, on one side of the fender they had a 8mm bolt, and the other side they had a 10. But you just got the 2 bolts, one on each side. I'm guessing there's probably 4 up front in the front fender. So that bolt was not supposed to be in there. Alright. Let's see. Alright. There we go. That bolt actually broke. Yeah, we got 4 up here. They look to be 8. Let's see. Make sure. Yeah. Maybe get a. That set starts at 10. Let me get a little bit different socket here. 7. This is the last thing I do for the video. These are all rusty. This might take a moment. But yeah, God told me the bottom end was wrong, bad on this one, and he actually gave me another bottom end. It's in some boxes over there. I was just going by what he said. Man. Oops. Sorry about that. Yeah, when I first got this shop, I was to mess around in. Well, you know, a lot of people think it's, I mean, really selling a lot of stuff or parting stuff out, but for the most part, everything that's in here right now is mine or my brother's. One of my original thoughts was that I would be making videos, working on stuff more. Just haven't really had a chance. Usually when I get over here, you know, this is not my full-time job. every one is getting stuck. Usually when I come over here, it's either late at night or I've got the kids playing outside while I'm in here messing around. So I hardly ever have a lot of time, so I'm usually in a hurry to get done. So usually I don't get the camera put on like I thought I would. Alright, what I'm going to do is, so these videos aren't too long, I'm going to get this last bolt out. Last one's going to come out and I'm going to stop and make another video. The next one's going to be the electronics, getting all that stuff undone. But there we go, we had 4 bolts. Pretty much all the plastic came off with, I don't know why every single one of those got hung up like it did. Oh well, I'll get that later. Yeah, pretty much 8mm took all that stuff off. Alright, so that was plastic removal from this 84 XR250. Next, I'm going to make a video on, I guess, removing all the electronics. Alright, thanks for watching.